That's the ball game. Your final score: Bowie State 31, the Rams 13.
Let's go, Juice. I will not be afraid. No. I tell you the reason why. Why? I've been around for all my life, and I'm gonna be around till I die. Oh, so hard to be around. So hard to be around. So hard to be around. Woo!
We 1-0, man. Started 1-0, about to finish this, man.
Make me like quick.
We on the CI, man. 3P, baby. I got a song for that too later on.
Well, we played Bowie State 2 years back to back now, so since I've been here, and I feel like it's just another opponent. So we're gonna, our goal is to win our next game. So be 1-0 this week. So that's our goal. I'm sure they're gonna come into this game, especially it's a home game here in Bowman Gray. I feel like they're gonna come in ready to play, trying to beat us for the upsets we gave them last 2 years.
Oh yeah, Bowie had every chance to come back, and it seemed like right when they were about to come back, Winston would make a big play and put them back down again.
Right now, if you'd asked me a couple years ago, like who was our rivals, I would have said, hey, it's any given week. But with playing Bowie State in the conference championship 2 years in a row, and then having them within your first 2 games of the season, like that's going to be challenging because. I'd say 2 years ago, going into that conference championship game at 5-5 versus a 9-1 team, if it was permissible to bet, and I decided to, put a wager on it, I wouldn't have given us that win. But for us to have that heartbreaking win the year before for the game that I thought that we should have had, and then to win that game the next year, and then to win it again this past season in the fashion that we did. I didn't see that type of offensive explosion coming out of us that we had.
Better than the other day?
You ain't supposed to cut.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna have to get a big ass beep for that.
I'm sorry.
Now he's gonna be like, beep.
Yeah, do that, man. If he do. God, almighty. Hey, man. Hey, but listen, this is what everybody really don't know, though. Here I ain't played all second quarter.
Right.
Folks don't even know this man ain't play second quarter. But you really don't have like 3-15 of you playing second quarter. Come on!
If I had the answer to it, we would have executed this a long time ago, which is how do we make every home game homecoming? Is it the team that we're playing? Is the level of competition that we're playing? And then when you look at the other side of that, if we weren't doing as well, if we haven't had the recent years of success, now the other part of it is I don't want to come and see you guys lose again.
Right.
So, how do you fix that problem? That's $1 million question. And I made this statement a couple years ago when I first got here of saying, if you just took any game besides homecoming and say, hey, free admissions for everybody, I still don't see us filling the stadium up like that.
I don't know what to say. You guys have been doing better. As a team, you've been doing better. Friday's practice is not a grab-ass practice. My guys, defensive guys, came down here in pre-practice, looked like shit. Looked like their mind wasn't ready. Why in God's name on a beautiful fucking day? A great game coming up on Saturday at home, in front of your fans, in front of your family. Would you not be prepared to practice football? I don't know. I'm asking you guys, but my guys weren't ready. That's very disconcerting. Hey, the head coach was a hell of a football player. I was coaching North Carolina A&T. We tried to recruit his ass. That boy can fucking play, man. Every one of these guys got the helmet shoulder pad took from him. Most of the time, because they didn't want you to play no more. There'll come a time your fucking hell belly's up and you can't play the fucking game no more. You can't be with your teammates anymore. They won't let you. You're done. You're out of here. That time will come. It comes for everybody. Right now, you you have this team. We got about 14, maybe 15 weeks of football left. We got a long fucking season. So I encourage y'all, man, buy into each other. Buy into what the coaches are talking about. I understand you got a lot of damn distractions. More distractions that we've had as coaches and former players. But somewhere down the line, when you look in that damn mirror tonight, you got to do like this first before you start pointing the finger. Check yourself individually, and I mean that honestly. If you've never done it before, I damn sure show you. We don't have any prima donnas out here. We are all in this fucking fight together. So a lot of you guys that transferred in, a lot of you guys that new guys that's come in, buy in. Older guys, set the fucking example for the guys that just got here and understand what they just came to, what they're a part of now. See, one thing about it looks good right now, but when they get to that locker room, I understand shit can go sour. Then you backtrack. Then you start talking about negative shit. Then you start breaking yourself down and you ain't no damn body.
You do it all the time when you running up on the sideline and then skip. Sure. Do it. 5, 6, 7, go! Come on back. Offensively, I don't think it'll take long before we hit them in the mouth a couple of times and they start saying, some same Rams. Here we go again. Offensively, defensively, special teams, those three phases of the game, all we got to win is 2 out of those 3. But I plan on winning 3 out of 3 tomorrow. Now, if something bad happens at any point in time during the game, fellas, if you come to the dang on sideline like a champ and y'all swallow it, move on to play another play. Don't get yourself in trouble on the field and you come out and put an attitude on your shoulder and get trouble on the sideline and you get sent to the locker room. Tomorrow is a nationally televised game. Y'all gonna have people looking all over at you because, for one, you are the best team in the state of North Carolina. And you're probably playing one of the best conference schools in the North. Bowie State, you know, they've earned their stripes. So, hey, they just got to go down. But they ain't gonna lay down for you. You know, they're gonna come out there again with some false enthusiasm. Pre-game, fellas, we're gonna be professional. Talking in pre-game, that'll get you in some trouble. We're gonna focus on ourselves. Now, you mumble, say whatever you want to say, like, you know, coach taking the fun out of the game. Hey, I just like being professional and clean. The champs are going to be down on the sideline. The cameras are going to be out there in pregame, as well as my boss, Ms. Walker. So I'm held to a high standard, like she told you in the beginning. Our word for you is accountability. But we're going to be accountable for winning this football game tomorrow. But again, the team that has the most fun is going to win. We're going to celebrate together. We're going to have a lot of fun. Defensively, hey, as many 3-and-outs as you can get, give our offense as many possessions as they can get. Offense, take care of the football. You know, special teams, let's flip the field. And again, let's just have fun. Let's have fun. But again, you got a great opportunity to do something that hadn't been done in a while around here. We can go 2-0. All right, it's a perfect time to go an undefeated season. It's a real good time. 15-0 don't sound too bad at all. That's about the only way that we can break the record that was set here. The HBCU all-time wins record. The top 2 records belong here, right here at your institution. 13-1, 14-1. Before that, the most wins ever in the history of HBCU was 12. So you guys are part of something big, but you can make it bigger. And we got guys in this room that can help take this program to another level. Because it's you guys that's going to help us continue to recruit caliber kids like yourself, or young men. Everybody loves a winner. Everybody loves a winner. Most of you guys came here, particularly transfers, because of our winning tradition. So you got a chance of being a part of something special.
How far did you travel to get here today?
Oh, about 4.5, 5 hours. I come from Atlanta every home game.
Every home game.
Every home game, and then you can throw Johnson C. Smith and Livingstone in on top of that as well. So it's what Rams do, man. We travel.
Okay. Why is that? Has it always been like that since you've been around? What's your class? Tell us.
Well, so I'm class of 91, so I can't speak to what it's always been. I just know that since I moved to Atlanta in 04, coming back to homecoming and football games has been a priority. And I scoop cats all the way from South Carolina through Charlotte when you get to Winston to make sure we're at a game and having a good time.
Sometimes the home crowd isn't necessarily as thick as they like. How do you bridge that gap?
So I think you bridge that gap by creating a more exciting game experience. And I think that's something that our current administration, Tanya, our AD has been trying to do. It's students, but it's also alumni. But if you create a game experience that invites them to want to come back, then they'll come back. And we've seen them in numbers. But kind of winning spoils you. You know, when you win, it's expected, oh, they're going to win, I don't need to show. So I don't think we need to go back to them Kermit Blunt days, but we definitely need to find something in these good days to get people coming in.
I played on the Kermit Blunt days, man. We won 2 championships now, 99, 2000.
My bad. Let me rephrase that. Them Kermit Blunt days when we was transitioning to MEAC before we came back.
Yeah, they stepped in the middle of the ramp. Get in the locker. Let's go.
What you listening to?
I'm actually watching the game. You know what I'm saying? Watching Carolina Louisville.
Well, before the game, I gotta listen to that dog. That dog for that goose. That's the only thing that get me home.
What you listening to?
Man, I listen to gospel music before everything. My worship is for real right now, man. That's what I do, man. Get your little butterflies. You know how it is, but hey, been doing it my whole life, man. Once I get that first hit, I'll be good.
You boys pretty pumped up on the other side.
Oh yeah, man. We've been working hard all summer, man. Last week gave us the confidence that we're just ready to jump on them. Man. These boys ready, everybody ready. Coach is ready. Everybody ready.
So why'd you come to Winston?
I came to Winston when I was making my choices. I had other D1 schools I could have went to. I didn't want to sit out of it, and then Coach McCoy, who actually is a Hall of Fame guy, he was my high school coach. He's Hall of Fame here. And then my dad was like, oh man, they trying Means out there. Little Coach Means. Man, I need a player to do like this. Seen the winning tradition. So I just had to make a choice. Like, it was the best choice for me.
Every time Darlene would step to somebody, the whole bus would stand up, and she'll sit back down. Darlene would step to somebody else, the whole bus would stand up, she'll sit back down. What I learned from then, was like, we always got to stick together. This real talk. This is serious. My mom would tell you. I asked my mom, I was scared to death of Darlene. I was scared to death of her. Until we stood together as a team on that bus, we could not handle that woman. That's the same thing that goes on in life. That's the same thing that's going to go with you guys out here on this field. Ride together. You guys with me? Yes, sir. You guys with me? Yes, sir. Let's get a break. Let's get up out of here. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, go get him. Let's get him.
Coming out the backfield. Quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Bowie State. Quarterback keeper around the right side.
Let's go. I felt like we were a little bit better prepared than we were, but you had a team that came out here and fought us today. I was pretty hungry. We've beat them the last couple of years, and eventually they're bound to get us at some point in time or another. I hope we can get this game back, but we got to be careful not to let this game beat us twice. They showed us today that they're prepared to win and they're ready to play a physical football game.
Bowie State 31, the Rams 13. Winston-Salem State, the right to face people,